Respect isn't something that can be demanded or bought. It's something that must be earned. But how do we gain it? What makes a person truly respected by others? Not just in the eyes of their peers, but by themselves too. Imagine walking into a room, and without saying a word, your presence demands attention. It's not about loud gestures or flashy clothes, but about the energy you bring into the space. But how do you get to that place? The answer lies in mastering your inner self, controlling your emotions, and leading a life of integrity. Today, we'll explore the timeless Stoic principles that will help you command the respect you deserve, both from others and, most importantly, from yourself. Let's dive into the heart of respect. How can we truly embody it and make it an unshakable part of who we are? The Stoic foundation of respect. At the core of Stoic philosophy, respect begins with self-mastery. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, stressed that while we cannot control external events or the actions of others, we do have control over our reactions. Your inner peace is determined by how you choose to respond to life's challenges, not by what happens to you. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. True respect comes not from external validation, but from the integrity and consistency you demonstrate in all your actions. It's about being true to your principles and values, no matter what the world throws your way. The kind of respect the Stoics teach us to strive for is not rooted in manipulation or force, but in the quiet, unshakable strength that arises from a life well lived. Integrity, the core of respect. Integrity is the cornerstone of commanding respect. It's not just about doing the right thing when others are watching. It's about staying true to your values when no one is looking. In a world where it's easy to bend to outside pressures, those who hold fast to their principles earn respect. This kind of respect is not based on fear, but on the unwavering admiration for someone who consistently lives by their beliefs. Think about it. People respect those who can say no to shortcuts, who stand firm when others waver. It's not about seeking applause or recognition. It's about doing what's right even when it's difficult. When you live with integrity, your actions will speak louder than words, earning you the admiration of others without the need for forceful displays. Self-mastery, the key to gaining respect. The Stoics taught that self-mastery is vital to earning respect. True self-mastery means controlling your emotions and impulses, not letting them control you. Consider the last time you were angry or upset. How did you react? Did you lose control, or did you take a step back and respond with calmness and clarity? When you remain composed in difficult situations, you automatically earn respect. It shows you're not dependent on external circumstances for your peace or happiness. A person who acts with self-discipline doesn't bend with every breeze of external influence. Instead, they stand strong, rooted in their own values and convictions. This inner strength is not only respectable, it's magnetic. Presence, the power of Stoic focus. Another essential principle in commanding respect is presence. True presence means being fully engaged in the moment, not distracted by past regrets or future worries. The Stoics taught that our only true power lies in the present. And when we focus our energy on the here and now, we become an example for others to follow. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. When you're fully present, your confidence radiates naturally, drawing respect from those around you. You become someone who doesn't need to constantly prove themselves. Your actions and focus speak volumes on their own. Consistency, the foundation of trust. Consistency is one of the most powerful ways to command respect. It's not about being perfect, but about being reliable. People respect those who consistently show up, whether it's in their relationships, their work, or their personal growth. This doesn't mean never making mistakes, but it does mean being steadfast in your character and intentions. As Seneca wrote, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. The key to respect is consistency in your actions and words. When you behave the same in every situation, people know what to expect from you, and that reliability builds trust. When you show up for yourself and others with integrity, no matter the circumstances, you become someone others can count on. Silence and the power of words. In today's world, where everyone is eager to speak up, the power of silence often gets overlooked. But the Stoics valued silence, not as passivity, but as a tool for gaining respect. It's about being intentional with your words. Seneca emphasized that words that don't teach us to be good are not worth listening to. Silence in moments of conflict or anger is the sign of strength. It shows you have the discipline to not be drawn into petty arguments and that you understand the power of choosing when to speak. Sometimes, silence can convey more than any words ever could, signaling wisdom, self-control, and maturity. People respect those who don't waste words, who know when to speak and when to remain silent. Handling criticism with dignity. Criticism is something everyone faces at some point, but how you handle it is what sets you apart. In Stoic philosophy, criticism is seen not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth. Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher, famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you respond to criticism with dignity and humility, rather than defensiveness or anger, you show strength of character. You demonstrate that your self-worth is not dependent on the opinions of others, but on your own values. By embracing feedback and using it to improve, you show others that you're committed to growth, and that earns you their respect. Serving others with virtue. One of the greatest ways to command respect is through servant leadership. Marcus Aurelius, despite being the emperor of Rome, focused much of his energy on how he could serve his people and improve his empire. Stoicism teaches that leadership isn't about power over others. It's about serving them with wisdom, justice, and compassion. When you lead with integrity and humility, people will respect you, not for your position, but for your character. True leaders empower others, and by doing so, they create an environment of mutual respect and growth. When you serve others with the right intentions, you build a foundation of respect that can stand the test of time. The Stoic path to commanding respect. By following these Stoic principles, self-mastery, integrity, presence, consistency, silence, and leadership, you build a life that naturally commands respect. This respect isn't something you have to chase. It's earned through the way you live your life and interact with the world around you. It's about standing firm in your beliefs, choosing your actions with wisdom, and leading by example as you apply these timeless lessons. Remember that true respect is a reflection of the strength within. The more you master yourself, the more naturally respect will come to you. Stay tuned as we explore how these principles can help you lead a more fulfilling and resilient life. Building on the timeless Stoic principles we've discussed, it's important to understand that respect is not something that can be bought or demanded. It's not about flashy displays or chasing after external validation. Instead, respect is something that naturally follows when you live a life aligned with your core values and virtues. Think about it. We often look for respect in all the wrong places. Yet it's the way we carry ourselves and the decisions we make that truly shape how others view us. As you continue on this journey, take a moment to reflect. Are your actions a true reflection of your values? Have you been consistently making choices that embody wisdom, courage, and integrity? These are the qualities that will, over time, naturally command respect. When you live by the Stoic principles of living with purpose, self-discipline, and mindfulness, respect becomes an organic byproduct of your character. It's crucial to recognize that respect isn't about asking for it. It doesn't come from demands or manipulative tactics. Instead, respect arises effortlessly when you embody these qualities every day. You don't have to chase after it. When you live with integrity, it will naturally find its way to you. So, the question is, are you living in alignment with your best self? Are your choices driving you towards becoming the person you aspire to be? If you can say yes, then respect will follow, not because you asked for it, but because you've earned it through who you've become. As we continue to explore the path of self-mastery and respect, remember, the respect you gain from others is a direct reflection of the respect you give to yourself. Let's dive deeper into how living a virtuous life can strengthen your relationships and bring true peace. Stay with me as we continue our journey towards personal growth and resilience. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep this conversation going.